Okay, so we are back. So I am thinking that in terms of the back, I hate this cigarette thing here. So what do you say we just kind of get rid of all of that? So I'm now just going to kind of come in and sort of take away that background. Here I'll just go slow with one swoop. Let's get rid of that cigarette. Dirty, nasty thing. Sorry, I just don't like the smell of smoke. It makes me sneeze and gives me all sorts of issues. Whoops. Okay, so you can see I am sort of getting rid of the whole back here. Now, I don't know if I might have kept some of this, or, it's completely up to you what you want to do with it. So, I think that's kind of cool. That looks kind of cool to me. So let's get rid of this. Let's leave some of it. Let's do it that way. Does that sound like a plan? All right, and we're going to put this in here. Okay, so, and I'm going to get rid of this in here. That is visually distracting, I think, from... All right, so we sort of have this girl now just kind of suspended in space, and I have no plan, just so you know, of what to do next. So we're just going to kind of see where we go and what happens. I just want to get that cigarette gone. So, okay, so we've got her. I think this little arm back here needs to be lightened up just a little bit so it does not look like it is gangrene and dead flesh, but so that it looks like... Did I cover up her arm here? I think I did. Let's go back and put that in a little bit. And there was a little bit of an arm hanging out over here. Okay. And then we need this. So, nope, too much water. Okay, so I think what I would like to do is give her a little bit of cutesy patootie little highlights in her hair. Somehow her hair went from being sort of curly and all over to sort of this little page boy kind of look. So I'm going to stick with it. We got it going on. Let's just leave it that way. And then how about this? How about, because maybe some of you don't have colors that quote-unquote make sense, we'll even put a little bit of blue in there. So here's the fun thing about watercolor crayons. Whatever brand you have, you can, whoops, I didn't want, I wanted water. You can just color with them and then come in and activate them. I love, love, love my watercolor crayons. See, I love that dark right there. That's kind of cutting in. So, okay. So now we've got her. Let's say we want to do something with her dress. Well, first let's put a little bit of white on there so that we can give it a tooth. And this is not a lot of white paint that I'm putting on there because I don't want it to get. So I think that in order to get that whole feeling that she has where she's sort of looking like she's like a little painted ballerina or something, let's just go ahead and go with the whole pink idea. So here I'm just going to go in and color with the pink. Just because to me she kind of reminds me of a Degas kind of ballerina, you know, like the little ballerina. She just looks like she's just resting in between. Yeah, how Degas would always make them. The little ballet rats, he called them. Waiting to go on and waiting to... So let's see. So now we've got kind of a whole thing going on, and then in here there was a little bit of pink too that kind of framed this other arm. So, but now we need to put in, as always, 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 a little bit of the darks. So, I am going to go in with here. Well, in theory, I'm going to go in with a dark. So can you see that? I've got paint on my crayon. All right. So here would be a shadow, and here would be a shadow. Definitely in here we've got a significant shadow. Let's see if we wrap it around that arm. That arm will look like it belongs up against her skin. There would be just a little bit of a shadow. This kind of had that whole ruffle feel, so if we can kind of see where the dark is poking through, we can just follow what the magazine already did. You're just coloring in. Okay, so we've got like a little ballerina getting ready to go out. So now we have this whole area here that we don't have anything done in. So for ease of time, because I'm already at 7 minutes, how about if we just lay in one color. I'm going to go with something kind of neutral because, you know what, I'm not. I lied to you. I'm going to go with a green. I think pink and green will look really pretty together. So I'm just dipping it in the water and then bringing it out. I think I just went over one of her fingers. Okay. And this is just dry, because then what I'll do is I'll go in and I will reconstitute it with the water. So here we go. This is one of my favorite brushes. It's just a scrubber brush, and it works really great with the crayons because it sort of mushes them in and gets them to behave themselves. So it is always my go-to brush when I'm working with the water-soluble crayons. So there's a little bit showing through there of, I guess we could just try to cover it up. But there, right there. There you kind of have it. So you've got a picture that was in a magazine, and all you did was redo it. You could redo all up in here, but you guys get what I'm showing you and what I'm going after. So this would have just a little bit more of a kind of that has green on it. She'll have a green arm in a second. But you can do anything you want. So so that is the whole general idea of what you can do if you can't paint people. Yes, you can. Just use your magazines as a coloring book and use these, Caran d'Inache, or any kind of water-soluble paint. Something really fun that I want to show you. I have some extra paint here. So I make tags. So what I just do when I have some extra paint, you can see I was painting people before, I just take my palette and I just scrape it off onto, so I never waste paint. And then this will become the background of one of the tags that I do. We give away tags, saltysidewalks.com, where we intentionally spread the gospel through the arts. saltysidewalks.com. Come join in our fun. But so I make a lot of tags to give away and to put scripture on and make healing bouquets and faith bouquets, scripture bouquets. So a great way to get down color is to use up your excess paint. So that is it, my friends. I am at 11 minutes. So that is painting over a magazine picture. Thanks for watching. Bye.